Thank you.
You want to say anything? Okay,
Thank you both. As you can see, we plan to raise the visibility of bleeding disorders throughout this nation. That's where we need to go next. We need to take our voices and our stories to everyone in this nation. You know, please visit our development and chapter services booth to learn more about Victory for Women. There's a really nice layout. You know, sometimes awareness about bleeding disorders arise in the most unexpected places. USA Network's hit TV series Royal Pains stars Mark Forreston Steen as Hank Lawson. I'm going to get that name right. I've been practicing it all day. Mark Feuerstein as Hank Lawson, who after becoming blacklisted from the medical community, revives his career as a doctor for hire to the rich and famous in the Hamptons. In addition to treating this select group of East End elite, Hank also caters to the town's less fortunate by donating his time at the local clinic. He finds himself walking the line between doing well for himself and doing good for others. When Royal Pains creator and producer Enrique Lenchewski needed help with a medical storyline, he turned to his father, Dr. Enrique Lenchewski, an oral surgeon in Manhattan. His father came up with the diagnosis of a new character after recalling his days as an intern at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York City. And that is how the popular character Tucker Bryant, a teenager with hemophilia, came to be. Tucker does drive a Ferrari and live in a multi-million-dollar mansion. But he deals with typical adolescent issues faced by other teenage boys living with hemophilia. Let's take a look at how we are introduced to Tucker on USA's Network's Royal Pains.
So thanks for coming over so quick. And listen, we should hang out sometime. We could fly model planes.
Where do you do that?
In the backyard where Dad lands his chopper.
Yeah, I'm only here for the weekend, pal.
Oh, too bad. Dad would have liked you.
Yeah, and I'd like to know how he got my number. I mean, I just got out here.
Word travels pretty fast in the Hamptons.
You know what, let me have a look at that leg.
Oh, no, I'm solid, man. I'm just a bit banged up. But what would be mighty fine of you is if we could keep this whole little episode on the DL.
You don't think Dad'll notice the Ferrari challenge out front that looks like it's been through your great-grandfather's invention?
No. He's at his Saint-Tropez beach house for the next 10 days. I have plenty of time.
That's a $500,000 piece of hand-assembled machinery. 10 days is plenty of time to repair it?
No, not repair it, replace it.
Aren't there like 70 in the world?
Yeah, but I only need to buy one. What Dad doesn't know won't hurt. I mean, you can't really put a price on not hurting your old man, right? I mean, this is what trust funds are for.
Sorry. I don't sell my silence.
Are you gonna snitch on me?
Not if no one asks, but I'm not gonna lie for a kid who risks lives all in search of a few ounces of frozen yogurt. Overhyped frozen yogurt, I might add.
It's not overhyped, dude. It's a tart, refreshing, fat-free snack that offers 10% RDA of calcium per serving.
Yeah, dude, don't punk the crackberry. Show yourself like a Christmas tree.
Hey, look, I need to give you a once-over. Tucker? Hey, I got you.
Tucker?
Tucker? Tucker?
Okay. It's okay.
Why didn't you tell me you're a hemophiliac?
Dude, my chest is killing me.
Where's your factor 8 supply?
Bottom drawer next to my aquarium.
Okay, here we go. Just try to keep calm. Stay with me, pal. Stay with me. Tucker, stay with me. Tucker, stay... Tucker?
The scene continues with Dr. Law performing a MacGyver-like procedure on the landing that includes, among other things, a kitchen knife, duct tape, and a bottle of vodka. It's really something to see, but with the limited time we have left tonight, we'll pick it back up with Tucker being airlifted to the hospital.
He's really okay and he isn't in pain?
Hemophiliacs live in pain, Libby. He'll be okay.
Good times.
That's right, miss. I should meet you at Mount Sinai.
No, you really don't have to.
You're an unaccompanied minor.
Yeah, almost always. I'm used to it.
All right.
Tucker's pain, I can relate to that. The rest of Tucker's life, well, that would be a dream. But America's about dreams, so. Here to receive NHF's Certificate of Recognition for Public Awareness are the creators and executive producer of Royal Pains, Andrew Lenchewski, and his father, Dr. Enrique Lenchewski.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I gotta get in there. Sorry. Good. Okay. It's all yours. I'll hold it. Okay.
By the way, Tucker does drive a Ferrari, but in his defense, it's a previously owned Ferrari, so he's really a very grounded kid. On behalf of my dad, Mark Feuerstein, the entire cast and crew, the writers and producers of Royal Pains, I want to thank the NHF for this very meaningful recognition. I hope you're okay with me looking at this as a sort of medical Emmy Award. That's certainly the way I'm going to describe it to my friends. It's been fun to see Tucker's character strike a chord with the show's audience, but it's gratifying beyond words to know that he's resonated with the people here this evening. As writers, we try so hard to get it right. When we can do that while also managing to tell a story that people care about, we've had a pretty good day. Having said that, while it's natural for us all to look to movies and TV shows for our icons, we often risk overlooking the ones right in front of us. On my flight down here yesterday, I sat next to a very bright and successful gentleman who recently started his second company dedicated to delivering home care to people with hemophilia. Yet he told me that he doesn't come to the annual meeting as an exhibitor. He comes as a consumer, to engage in conversation and to learn about the new frontiers in therapy and research. Last night, I had the privilege of length with Val Bias, a man who's committed his life thus far to helping people with hemophilia, especially children, and a man who's committed the rest of his life to nothing less than finding a cure. I also got to know his colleagues and his wife, all of whom seem not like people performing a role, but like crusaders on a very noble mission. So while I've only had the chance to meet a few of the people in this room tonight, it's clear to me that you guys comprise a very large, very tightly knit family, and among you are more survivors, heroes, role models, and icons than in most families. That makes you extraordinarily fortunate, and it makes me grateful to be in your company. If you have any positive feedback about Tucker or about the show in general, I'd love to hear it from you. If there have been any annoying medical inaccuracies that you've caught, talk to my dad, he's the doctor. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you. That was excellent. Thank you very much.
Starting January 20th, Royal Pains can be seen on USA Network, Thursdays at 9 p.m. I know you'll all be watching with me. Before we end our program this evening and follow our New Orleans Street Band into the exhibit hall, there are a couple of announcements. First, in conjunction with the annual meeting, the NHF Social Working Group is conducting a service project for the Lower 9th Ward Community Clinic here in New Orleans. All participants at the annual meeting are encouraged to bring at least one needed item to donate to the clinic. Please go to the NHF offices on site, Audubon Room on the 5th floor to get a list of those items. The Lower 9th Ward Community Health Clinic is a community-driven response to fill the unmet healthcare needs that emerged in the wake of post-Katrina floods. The clinic opened February 27, 2007, with a mission to provide high-quality, cost-effective, culturally sensitive healthcare services to the community, regardless of their ability to pay. So again, please go to the NHF office on site, Audubon Room on the 5th floor, and see how you can help. Second, you will see a flyer on your seat, the NHF Youth Fit program. The Youth Fit program, those are my NYLIers, they're going to implement the Youth Fit program, so. The Youth Fit program has been selected by Ingrained Foundation as one of 5 finalists, but we need your help. So take a moment, read the flyer, and take the time to vote once a day for our program to win a $15,000 to deliver fitness and nutritional education programs at bleeding disorder summer camps. There's only one thing left to do before we close this ceremony and declare the exhibit hall and the 62nd annual meeting of the National Hemophilia Foundation open for business, and that is to thank and acknowledge all of you. Without the day-to-day work of chapters, healthcare providers, industry executives, and representatives, without the support of donors, volunteers, local boards, without your advocacy efforts and your compassion, awareness to raise in your own communities, none of the success would not be possible if we didn't do it together. It is you. It is your work. It is your passion for the people we serve that makes the difference. We are marching forward together, and we will rise just as New Orleans has risen. We will rise with grace, and we will rise with dignity. And we will bring the bleeding disorders community to new heights. Let's follow the band into the exhibit hall. Where's the band? Come on. Here they come.